Nobody, when you really check it out, nobody wins the war. Kaiso, boy, Trinidad and Tobago, we are blessed. We are blessed by, not to change the meaning of the true sense of the word, but prophets in that they could explain the reality and the future for us so clearly. If only we would listen. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Blessings to all. All praises due to the Almighty Creator. We thank Him for life this Friday. Nobody wins a war. And the soldier asks, why do I have to finish? Poor me. Why I have to finish what the rich start? Or the rich politicians start the war? Why poor me? And you hear, what his name is? This looking like a Viking warlord, Hegseth or whatever his name is, and all these warmongers in the United States, right? The military might, and you have never seen what we could do, and we're going to pound them and bombard them. They're talking about killing people, you know. They're talking about destroying infrastructure. They're talking about, look at what they have done to Palestine. Reducing it to rubble. They didn't even give people a chance to forget what they just did with their friend Israel and Netanyahu. They didn't give you a chance to put it in the back of your mind. They're gone again. Thousands and thousands of tons of explosives dropped on the heads of ordinary men and women. Because that's what they start to target. Infrastructure. Innocent people. You have the most sophisticated technology. You could pinpoint. You know where Khomeini and others are. May Allah accept him and forgive him and give him the highest place. You know exactly where everybody is. Leader after leader, you could kill 40 leaders. Last year you killed the army leader. This next leader, you had pages exploding in men's hands. All you have it down to a T. Killing is your specialty. But you killing women and children in a school, you blowing up a school on the first day? By mistake? You sure it's mistake? And all those complicit are wrong, all those who have bases. You saying them is the aggressors, but all are wrong. In other people's countries, you have bases surrounding them. I mean, it's obscene. You're not going to the United Nations permission for whatever activity that is destabilizing the world. You're just doing it on your own. You and the highest violator of UN rights, human rights in the world. This little place called that they call Israel, which is not really Israel. And I listened to Boris Johnson, who was once the Prime Minister of Britain, and he laughing, saying, you know, sometimes we just sell things twice. We just give things away twice. And one example of it is Israeli saying, because they give away that land twice. Whoever gave Britain the permission to give it away in the first place, because this is the imperial ideas that these people had and still have. That lands belong to whoever had the might to take it still. And that the inhabitants of those lands, whether it be for 1 generation, 2 generations, 3 generations, who are present, do not matter. Crazy. And he laughed, he said, you know, he telling the story saying, that's one example, and then there's another example where they sold some tanks to the Shah of Iran, who was their dictator, because he was a dictator. There was a elected president of Iran, Mossadegh. He moved to nationalize their oil so that the people would get more from it. They helped to depose the elected person. So they fight in democracy to bring, just like Egypt, to bring dictator, because the dictator in their favor. So they were going to sell this Shah, their dictator, some tanks, and they collected the money, and then the Iranian revolution, Islamic revolution, took over. And then they didn't deliver the tanks, but they already get money, and they sell the tanks to other people and didn't pay back Iran under the new leader their money. He was just giving examples of the country that he led, Boris Johnson, of how they give away or sell things twice, because he was giving the example, they sold the tanks twice, and it was a big sum of $400 and something million then, which is billions of dollars now. Crazy, crazy, crazy world we live in. And we must understand that it's the populations of the world that suffer. Energy prices are now going to increase, are increasing, sorry, not going to increase. Global supply is going to have challenges. Trinidad and Tobago will benefit from a higher gas price, although we don't really have much gas because we're struggling to produce gas. Whenever we do produce more, but whatever we have might attract a higher price. But then we're buying fuel because we're not producing as much oil and we're not refining. So then fuel is going to be more expensive. So then we're losing as well because we have to buy something that is more expensive. And the people will suffer. We take the break and then we'll be back to continue to dissect what is going on in the international space and what affects us here in Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be right back.
A while ago, I was in traffic and my car get bounced from behind.
Well, then they're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, the insurance company go fix it up.
Fix up? Huh? I make my claim the next day. And up to now, I can't hear from the insurance company. I need my car fixed.
Look, you better go to the Financial Services Ombudsman. I'm sure they can help.
Yeah, I'm going to check them now.
To resolve a complaint with your insurance company, bank, or non-bank financial institution, contact the Office of the Financial Services Ombudsman at 800-4FSO or visit www.ofso.org.tt. We can help, and our services are free.
Not everything has to change. At KFC, we don't change the flavor, we add more. Now, get our delicious Lent value meals so you can keep on crunching. Get a fish sandwich for $45 or fish fillet with one regular side, also $45. We give you more of the taste you love for Lent. So keep on crunching with KFC. Finger licking good.
Go to FIFA World Cup 2026 with Coca-Cola. Here's how. Buy any Coca-Cola 591ml bottle with football labels. Uncap and submit your code via WhatsApp to 328-2878. It's that easy. Participate as often as you like for your chance to win FIFA World Cup tickets or exclusive merchandise and score with Coca-Cola. Promotion approved by NLCB. Follow us on social media for updates.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death. which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech, exceptional service.
Get ready, this is big. Our first annual Epic Fundraiser Cruise. Sail in the sunset aboard the stunning Embassy yacht at King's Wharf, San Fernando. Easter Sunday, 5th April 2026. Boarding 2:30 p.m. sharp. Sunset vibes, sweet music, pure liming on the water. Tickets only $250. All funds for a great cause. Together we change lives. Quick route, no glass bottle, no big cooler. Casual dress, come as it comes. Payments can be made by Monday, 30th of March 2026. Tickets still available. Call or WhatsApp 683-8569 right now. Limited spots, don't sleep. Sail in the sunset, Easter Sunday, Embassy Yacht. Let's go.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
And we are back. And I come back in a proper, right? check it out, Trinidad and Tobago. Check it out, Singing Sandra, Nobody Wins a War. Tremendous song. And our consciousness has raised a little bit since that time as well, because obviously, you know, Singing Sandra thought at that point in time that Saddam Hussein, as she said, was this negative figure. But we have learned since then that the American war on Iraq was an unjust war. We have learned that the weapons of mass destruction that they claim he had did not exist. So millions were affected, hundreds of thousands killed on the premise of a lie. I think even one or two of the politicians, Tony Blair, have gone, I could say gone far enough, but just they apologize. Imagine that. We carry our countries to war, we kill hundreds of thousands of people, we devastate Iraq, still reeling from that destruction, because we pound them, as they say in the pound in Iran now, we pound them. We fly thousands of flights and jets over and just drop bomb after bomb. Everybody in that country who stood up in defense of their country, because we come from all the way in North America and wherever else to bomb you here, we kill them. We kill fathers, we kill whoever get killed in between, daughters, children, mothers. We kill them, we destroy everything. As we promise now to destroy as much as possible, we go in and pound all you, till all you relent and bow. And you have a prime minister of a different country saying, a president, sorry, because there's a presidential system in America. I have to choose your next leader. I have to be part of the choice of who the next leader in your sovereign country is. Crazy? I just laying bare the facts of what is going on in the world. And I saying to myself, I need to do some push-ups, I need to get some weapons and thing and just take people thing. Wherever I want and I see somebody have, just take it. Take their house, take their land, farm if there are some resources, what? Because that seems like the way of the world. I don't know. Or they could correct me if that is not what we're seeing. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Salamu alaikum, Faoud.
Wa alaikum salam.
May peace and blessing be upon you.
Yeah, man. Same to you.
Upon your callers.
While you're talking, I'm going to do a little exercise there to get strong. Right? Well, you know, nowadays it's just drop bomb and things, so I had to practice pressing buttons. Because that's all they're doing, you know. Pressing buttons and dropping.
And dropping bomb.
Yeah, and then I go take wherever I want, I just take it from you. What you have? You have a little piece of land you're living on?
Nationalize your resources now and see what's going on with you now.
Yeah, but you have a piece of land you're living on, brother?
No, I renting.
You're renting? But I feel like what I rent, how it looking?
I'm like you ain't going on this forward.
I want everything, boy. I want everything.
Like America, boy.
I going on
like the Western civilization, boy.
I going on bad.
Yeah, and the IAEA, Mohammed el-Baghdadi, when they went into Iraq, say that weapon of mass destruction, Saddam didn't possess that. All the weapon of inspection team was down in Iraq. They fired the United Nations. And they say, if you're not for us, you're against us. What does it say when you say, if you're not for us, you're against us? And when they went into Iraq, the Arab Spring democracy, certain countries give up and go on democracy. When they invade your land and take your land, they put an interim government to run your country. They will never stop. This is the biggest scene. If you study Imran Hussein, we own down here forward. Imran Hussein, if you know this brother, Imran Hussein, he speak on the Islamic eschatology.
Yeah.
And forward, he speak on the Pax Judea. And the first was Pax Britannica when Britain was running the world. The imperialists overthrowing government, killing the Amerindian and the Apaches and them and taking away their land. And then it are Pax America when they come up with the OAS to run the world. England give America policy. Then they come back home to Pax Judea. If you understand these things forward, it's already there in the Quran. What mentioned in the Quran, what the imperialists. The devil is not having horn and beast with teeth and big head and thing. The devil and them brother is then Jack and that we see them every day on the TV, make those try to globalization. This is globalization on steroids. It's two things in the world forward was in the 90s run up. Was capitalist and communist. Now capitalists gone with communism and it's capitalist and slavery. Don't make that fool forward. You're an educated brother. You're one of the most intelligent talk show hosts we have in Trinidad. Is the most. When Heavy was there, I do respect Heavy for this because Heavy used to show you these things them now, boy. If the resources not coming to the people, it going to the imperialists.
Yeah.
They will rather bomb you with $30,000 in one bomb to bomb one child. Look what they do in Iran. They bomb a school forward and kill children. We have to do with push-ups and we have to educate ourselves and we have to stand against capitalism. This is a new way of the shaitan imperialism. This is devilish. When you nationalize the resources, you're not independent forward. Whether it's democracy, it have no democracy. It's hypocrisy. It's slavery. It's capitalism against slavery. And they will try to enslave us forward. And this is what they're doing. Yeah. Slavery is on steroids, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother. We thank you, blessings. Yeah. Was Paro had saying capitalism gone mad? It's just greed. You could tell me, I could identify evil. Jamaica, just because we are in the Caribbean, right? Let me give you a Caribbean example. Jamaica just severed their 50-year agreement with Cuba to provide medical personnel to Jamaica. Cuba has been providing medical assistance through their trained doctors and nurses, etc., because they are focused on their human resource, because they don't have access to other things, because there has been an embargo placed on Cuba by the United States unilaterally, which means by themselves, with the rest of the world voting over and over to stop it. But America can do what it wants because it is powerful with military might, so it has ignored the rest of the world to keep strangling. This is literally what they're doing, right? They strangle you of resources so that you suffer, your people suffer. And as you suffer, they tell your people, if you want to stop suffering, get rid of your leader and we go take over and then we will ease you up. It's incredible. The evil is incredible. Just think of it in a literal sense, because literally that is what they do. So they have sanctioned Venezuela, suffer the peoples, put in the hands around their neck, or they feel the pain, suffer, who die, who run, who flee. And then when they find that is not enough, because the people still being resilient, these people still standing up with their leader, regardless of you choking them, regardless of the pain and difficulty, the lack of access to markets. Sometimes they freeze the gold and stuff that they have in banks abroad. They just take your thing, you know. Seize it. Take your plane, take your this, take your that. Don't allow you to get parts of, just, you have to become self-sufficient. Stop you from trading. Just to make it hard to break you. So they suffer Venezuela. They've been suffering Cuba for a long while, and they're pushing even more. They told us as well, they told the rest of the Caribbean, you cannot have doctors and nurses from Cuba. What kind of wickedness is that? Because some of the remittance goes back to the Cuban state to keep it alive. What kind of wickedness is that? Because you want to dominate another people? You want to choose all the way in Iran who leads their country so that they do what you want with their resources for their people? We cool with that? America, the American population is not cool with it. Right now, the polling numbers are less than 25%, I believe, in favor of this war. People voted for Trump because Trump promised he will not go into wars. And what we see often with these supposed democracies, you vote for people, they say one thing before they vote for them, and then when they come into power, it's a whole different thing. Not just a small different thing, you know. It's a whole different thing. We're taking the calls, right? Blessings. Good morning.
Morning. All blessing by the mighty Allah to you, your family, and to cover you with his blood that he sacrificed for us. My brother, boy, you see you on this program. Thank God. Third, I wonder if people in the world know that this president of America is a German blood. I wonder if that Hitler will come back. And let me tell you something. I believe that Hitler live and direct. Because if you're telling me you have to pick just what you're saying, I hearing it on the news, I listen to all international news. The man say in Venezuela he have to know who's the leader he want to know who. In Israel, I mean,
you know, do what you're supposed to do, or else. You see what I do, Maduro? If you, Delcy Rodriguez, don't do what I tell you to do, you see what I do, Maduro? And the world just sitting there watching that like if, okay.
Third, Hitler was to take over the world, you know. Hitler wanted to run the world. So it's Hitler in that man. Where we seeing it, not Trump, we seeing Hitler, you know. We come back, you know. Because right now, the white man Bible close, you know, finish, you know. Africa rising because of what in the beginning shall be in the end, you know. So these people now, Satan and he's so laugh that he had to run all over the place now. So he is who started that protest in Iran, you know. He started to infiltrate the people and them to protest against the government. And that's what the man is doing countries. Right? And Netanyahu now, who call himself a Jew, who is not a Jew.
Yeah.
You understand?
Questionable.
Boy, let me tell you something now. If, here I see it, and I thank God that I lived, up to yesterday was my birthday, and I thank God I lived to see the age I lived, to see what they do to we in slavery, what they do to the Indians in the reservation, and what it is they do to the Caribs and the different people. In all ways, these white people went and meet.
You now start to talk. You now start to talk about what they do. What they do to the Indians in India and in Pakistan. When I tell you, they lead them to starve to death while they take their food out and carry it to Britain, you know. What they do to the people in Ireland, genocide, you know. Them taking the potatoes, them taking the food and carrying it and leaving you to starve, you know. And if you planting it, right, and them taking it, and if you plant it and play, you're trying to eat it, they shoot you, you know. Man.
Now you see why I like to talk with your big little brother?
Pure wickedness, you know.
Your wisdom. And let me tell you something. I beg in people in Trinidad and Tobago to listen to this program, you know. Listen to this program, you know, because everything we're dealing in the last days, you know, is past wickedness, you know. Because when we feel hugging up Trump will be better days for we, remember, we pass through ration card, we pass through all kind of things. It's Shell and all of them was here. And when Eric Williams run BP, Shell, SO and all of them, they gang up against we here too. We only get an oil boom is when we nationalize, we place and we last. And right now, they bringing we back, right back to that thieving all the wealth. And according to what you now saying, we might get a little boost now because of the oil. And you know, say something is the truth. But would be the citizen of the country benefit? Would be the little boy on the corner. We have nothing to do benefit. With the girl who have a high school pass, how much pass is going to move out from Pizza Boys and Mario and come a doctor and a lawyer. Boy, look that man forward. Boy, God bless this program. And I tell you, the other day, it's really too short because some of the most stupidest programs you're hearing for hours.
Hours and nonsense. Well, switch it off. Don't listen to it.
Me? Boy, right now, I don't listen to a certain program with a madman, boy. I'm telling you as it is. It's about a madman on a program, they me don't know. I match with the man and I always realize the man mad and I see him now on a program. But for God help Trinidad and God help. But I telling you, with this war, it's showing me because you know England joining now.
No,
England joining.
I don't know if that is today they're joining, but they had been staying out.
Partner, England sending ship because the white man prime minister say that he don't like how Iran bombing the neighbors and people who is not the way they have British this and they have British that. And let me tell you something, Netanyahu and them psychology, them bombing thing to bring in people and saying it's Iran because down to the one where Russia bombing and all selling thing, you know.
Yeah.
The war, no.
You know thing, man. You know thing, man. You know how the thing does go.
Boy, white man, boy, I really believe I live to see Satan, boy.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, Satan was always there. He never went anywhere. We might think he not wrong, but he always there, whispering in the heart of man, you are powerful. You could do what you want. You could sleep with little children. You could take people thing. You could kill people and get away with it. You's most powerful, boy, man. You do what you want. And you ain't even have to lie no more. Just tell them you're doing what the hell you want. And if they have a problem with it, just shoot them, kill them, lock them up. That's what the devil proposed to you in your mind. You powerful, boy. You have power over that man, boy. You could chop him up, blow him up to bits, boy. You is the most powerful military might in the world. Good morning.
Yeah, boy. No respect at all from them, you know, Mr. Fuad. Blessed morning to you.
Respect? Bow, boy.
Only hate and blood them fellas want to see, Mr. Fuad.
Hey, bow, boy. I tell you to bow. I tell you, bow. You know, I tell you, bow. And send your daughters, if I were your daughters, that age, I like them at this age, I like, send them, you know, and they say no, you know. But they do that, you know. They literally did us that. You watch your skin color? Watch your skin color now. What color is?
Black.
And what are you doing in the Caribbean? What you doing here? What you doing here? And somebody bring you here?
Yeah.
How you come here? On a luxury ship, on a cruise liner? You came as a tourist?
No.
How you come? You come on the other day for carnival. What's the name of the Melee, or what's the name of the carnival cruise? You came on that cruise?
No, we didn't come here in no luxury.
And that man bring you here?
Yeah.
In chains?
I wanted to take away my name and everything.
Wanted to? What's your name?
Well, did.
I want to for you to call your name on the air, but you didn't take away your name?
Well, you're there. We know that, Mr. Fuad.
And
everything that we had.
You brutalize you doesn't feel the pains that your ancestors, once in a while, you don't just feel on your back, you're feeling it, just so?
You just feel it. I seen a woman in somewhere in America there with her own house that it's historic for her in the sense of where her ancestry parts of it, you could say, is in that house. And some white people wanted to buy it from her and buy the land and everything. And she said, no, that has a lot of history for her. It brings back memories of her great ancestors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And was a bacchanal, and a lot of people have also get involved. Rich black people like Tyler Perry and them, Oprah Winfrey, all of them had also get involved and spend the money and make sure that remained there.
Yeah.
But America is a bully. We know they are bully. They don't care about memory and ancestry. We don't care about that. We want that land. I listened to an interview, Mr. Ford, with Mr. Trump a couple of days ago concerning a country, and I asked him why he ain't going to that country. You know what Trump told them? He said they are nice people, I know. They are good people, but they don't have anything that I want. What does that tell you? Listen to that answer. They are good people.
What are you saying, man?
They are nice people, but they don't have anything that I want. Listen to the answer. Last night I saw Mr. Sturge. I didn't even know Mr. Sturge was going to Florida in an American summit. And while he is there with other nations, he is telling America that we are not in the back line with you, know. We are in the front line with you. And I said, what kind of madness? You can hardly recognize us.
Mama guy talk.
The world map.
Like Mama guy talk.
And you telling America, we're not in the back line with you, we're in the front line. And then he went ahead to sign with the other countries. I want to know what he's saying.
Like Mama guy talk. Front line where? How? Doing what?
He said we in the front line.
Which front line?
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you which front line. I'll tell you which front line we in, brother. You know which front line we in? When they share in US dollars, we want to be in that front line. That's the only, that's the only front line Trinidad in. Front line where?
Well, boy.
Who? What? To do what?
That real Belgium talk, we in the front line with you. So, with the answer that Mr. Trump gave the press concerning the country that they don't have any, I'm not going there because they don't have anything that I want. Is he saying that Trinidad have something that he wants?
For sure. But they have always, we are the first country to drill for oil in the world, you know. And they drill a dry well, and then they went to somewhere else and they drill, and then they came back to Trinidad and then they drill and they get oil. Trinidad and Tobago has a history. We have supplied these multinational companies with tremendous oil and gas. This is our reality. Billions come out of our land. Billions of dollars, just like how right now Guyana pumping billions of dollars into the coffers of Exxon. Yes, they're getting a little thing. Yes, they got the worst deal ever. Until WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, he exposed the deal that Exxon gave to Guyana. And when the world say, where is all our robbery? Then subsequently, they alter the deal a little bit to give Guyana more money. You think these people And they are back in Venezuela. Yesterday you see an American going to mine in Venezuela because Venezuela is so rich. It's not just oil and gas, you know. Venezuela have mineral deposits, they have rare earths, they have gold, diamond. Boy, Venezuela is rich, vastly rich.
Yeah, but Mr. Trump now is saying that Venezuela is his friend. He said that. He said Venezuela all at that time was narco terrorists and all this and drugs coming out of it. Now Mr. Trump is saying that Venezuela is his friend.
But what changed? All that changes he in control now?
In a couple of months. Venezuela is your friend now.
It's not easy.
Anyway,
it's not easy, you know.
You have a blessed day, blessed day.
You have anything I want? You have anything? You have land or anything? You have land?
I don't Mr. Poor. I would have shared that with you.
No, I don't want no share. What share thing you talking about?
you want to hold on?
I get on like Trump, boy. And nobody ain't telling nobody nothing, and you could do what you want in the world. I come in faith,
okay, have a good morning.
I come in faith. Just know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All you could still love me. I could bully the world. I could take your things. I could threaten you. And me really care for no love in any case. But you just fear me. Because when you fear me, you're going and tell me what I want to hear. And I could do you whatever I want to do. Forget love. Die the world, boy. Good morning, Prezi. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Good morning. Oh, good morning. I don't tell people already I live in real far away from the station. So since I live so far from the station, boy, who close to the station is getting before me?
Nah. I wanted to talk to you. You have some land.
Good morning. Before you talk, good morning. And good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. And good morning, God. I must say them things first. And I had to also start to tell God, well, I'm glad I get up again to see another day because mom dropping all about the place and I still here. So,
you had to say what I tell you to say, boy. What are you talking about? And I know you living on some land up on a hill. And
well, if your man, you know, is rent land, so some could come and take it, and I know you will come and take it. Taking the owner land for let's take what I had. So the way they take, I keep on telling you that all the time, you know. I don't know if my mouth is sung like it's irritable on the radio, but I keep on telling people all the time that greed running the world. And the way I am a whole set of notice now, but we gonna be better, we gonna be better, we gonna be better. This man, the whole of the international world want to get he out of America chair. The Senate in America, the war of them on the Pentagon, they want to give enough money again to fund the war right now. Right now, even the United Kingdom and all of them are there playing us in the back and playing the running in to go and help he help he to surround Iran. And a whole set of notices going on. The Spanish and them when they decide they don't want him to be using the airspace. But
nah, they say they can't use the base. They say they know that.
The next thing is you're deciding with him again. It has one set of bacchanal going on in this world right now. The other morning I come and tell you. I said the way how I see in this thing, they're trying to make, I don't know how you seen it, but they're looking to make prophecy work. This is a prophet thing. They have to know whether there is the Jews who is not the Jews. I'm talking about the Jews and they are not Jews. The Israel condition in the Bible, they're making a prophecy to make that work. Look who ruling. Right now, Trump is ruling. Right now is Netanyahu who ruling and encouraging the big bullying nation to help them to take over all the lands where they done started from the British long time ago to take away Palestinian land. Look what they do with Palestinians. Right now, if you're watching good, I saw some kind of thing, and I could talk thing, but I had to break my mouth too. Washington ain't looking on no kind of blood now, you know. America is not, I wouldn't even say the whole of America, with Canada out of that. In a way, Canada out of that. Canada looking to break from Trump. Nothing coming across to meet Washington. Everything fighting out of America. And America is then pull to be a bully all over the world. Here now, watch me. I watching this thing in a psychological, it's serious psychological common sense nature and realize all we talking we will get this and we will get this and we will get oil and we will get gas and we will get this and this. When they done with we come in like all them Bahrain and all kind of things where nobody ain't gonna like and want to bomb where the radar and thing, you know. I'm putting up in all kind of things to see what really going on here. The latest thing we got radar, after we done got radar, we understanding that Iran bombing anything that's linking. Then we move on to bomb the Arab nation, but they don't bomb the Arab nation because America is in it. Look, I just go in a real way.
Thank you very much.
I don't question that kind of thing. I ain't not to it, the street, of course. But
thank you very much. We hear what you're saying. Sense.
Yeah. What's the thing good?
All right, blessings. Yeah. Nobody wins a war. Not the people. The people of the world don't win no war, you know. The big companies that selling these bombs and making these bombs, they're making money. Instead of these trillions of dollars being spent on development, on healthcare, on food, on poverty alleviation, you spending trillions of dollars. Every time a jet has to take flight, is millions of dollars being spent, adding up to destroy what has been built in people's countries. It's not precision warfare, you know. It's just obliteration. It's blunt force, maximum damage, till you relent, till you say, oh God, boy, on the verge of death. Oh gosh, boy, I can't take watching you kill so many of my people. I give up. That's what you bring to the world. Not science and technology, not production, not efficiency, not cures, not better way of life, not clean fuel. This is what you bring to the world? This is your contribution? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, my brother. Peace and blessings to everyone.
Hey, same to you. Peace and blessings.
It's a shame to see what this man did to the world. Imagine things like research and so on, all in MIT and places like that. He shut down all these things, you know. All the latest set of research is going back so far back. Renewable energy, all them things that man shut down, you know. Boy, it's a shame to see what he do. You see the cost it's costing them to make the interceptors? Over $1 million.
Yeah.
And the drone cost 100 and something, if so much.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're getting in, and it's so sad to see how the stance our leaders taking, because I heard something I read with Kamala classing Maduro and Ayatollah. Some remarks she said about them. It was so disappointed to hear these things. You know, it's such a shame, right? But we reach in that position. And Prezi was real good. Prezi was real good this morning. So it's good that you have a program like this with people, with some people who really read in between the lines.
Yeah.
And I know you just guide us properly. So you keep up the good work, partner, and peace and blessings to everyone. And take care, right? All the best to everyone.
Blessings. Yeah, man. You hear what we just offer? We offer peace and blessings to people, right? A Muslim does say, Assalamu alaikum, right? Peace be unto you. Peace and blessings of God be unto you. We can't come with war and then expect peace. Peace is not when I on top of you and you give up and I take what is yours. That's not peace. This domination that is being pushed in the world, it's not the way. It's not the way. It's their way they have done for years, but it is an evil way and they need to stop it. If your ancestors murder and kill people and take their resources and take their lands and rape their women, you have to stop now. You can't repeat it and keep doing it. You cannot repeat it and keep doing it. And then we see the global impact. So imagine this. They feel they run the world so much. They tell India they could import oil now for 30 days from Russia because global supply has reduced. So they're given permission to India, the largest population in the world, right, to tell them you could buy from somebody else who we are also at war with because we cause problems through our war now and there's a reduction in supply. The arrogance, boy. There's some arrogance in the world. I just stating the facts. And we don't get tied up with what we are as a little nation here. Many of us are intelligent enough. We understand what is going on. We don't like what's going on. We may take a stance. But we are in the western sphere of things. And we have a little oil and gas, and we are also strategically placed next to Venezuela and Guyana. Don't think you have a choice. So when the Prime Minister says sovereignty, what are you talking about sovereignty? Well, when we drink that tea, sovereignty, we could feed ourselves. If we get tariffs and embargo, we could feed ourselves. Sovereignty, or they understand our infrastructure, who has built it, and I mean our internet, and who we dependent on. Plus, you have to understand what's going on as well. You have to understand. So, when you're handing the lion mouth, you have to be careful. You have to take it out slow. You have to say, okay, lion, and stroke the lion. You don't like the lion going to bite your hand off clean. Okay, all right, nice lion, and you pull your hand out. You ain't going to chuck it into the lion mouth. Who's you? The lion teeth sharp. His jaw pressure is how many tons? You're sure to lose your hand. So we just have to really understand what is taking place, but we have to educate ourselves so that our perspectives are clear. So that we know right from wrong. And morally, we could take whatever stance that we want to take. And maybe if we collectively are strong enough, we could then lobby our leaders to go upon a path that we want once we understand the consequences. And we're willing. We're willing. You have to be willing. You have to be tough. I could take it. I just fast. I could curtail my lifestyle to a certain amount, and I could die with my dignity. But all they dying with all their dignity, all they raise all their hand, all who willing to die with their dignity there. And you might well find in Trinidad and Tobago with these set of weaklings that it have, addicted to comfort. That they may not have that belly. They might say, oh, go ahead and say what you're saying to them people. Go ahead and sing for your supper. Go ahead, just keep telling them what they want to hear. That is what faces us. Like I said yesterday, Delcy Rodriguez has to be a proud woman, a proud Venezuelan woman. But in the face of death and whatever else they have behind your back, while you talking, I run to your back. What you will say? Not easy. It's not easy. Some people would not relent. Some people going down, dying with their dignity. And you will find among some Muslims, some Christians, people who believe in God and believe that it have somewhere better than here and that this life is not everything, they will be willing to make the sacrifice of their lives. But for the other people who believe in this life, that here is everything, you know, they might be more willing to compromise. It don't really matter who rule. It don't matter. Come, let me shine your shoes. Let me do whatever you want. Yes, Massa, yes. There are some of us who accepted that we were slaves. There are some of us who accepted that. And there are some of us who did not accept it. Who every chance we get, we make that effort towards freedom. We're plotting and we're planning and we're plotting and we're planning. We're deceptive. Sometimes you have to know when to mark time and say, yes, Massa, yes, Massa, yes, Massa, yes. But, you know, you've been cooking up a cocktail for Massa. And one of these nights when he drink that cocktail, or over a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, he go knock out. Or you've been talking to them in the field and you're letting them know, all right, timing, don't worry, I deal with all you. We go fix this. Let us educate ourselves. Let us understand our history. Let us resist the devil that tells us, take that man things. That we can't do anything that makes us cower in fear. Let us strengthen ourselves. We fasting for Lent. We fasting for Ramadan. Let us lobby. The American population has rejected this war, right? But the leaders don't care. How is it that 70% of the population or more say we don't want it, but when their representatives vote, you get a slim majority continuing the war? So the representatives don't represent the people. Who buy them out? All they know who buy them out, right? All they know about AIPAC, all they know about this American-Israeli group that pays for funds politicians, controls them. All they know about blackmail, all they know is blackmail. Why did they call it black? I control you, eh? Because remember, this is you. Remember, there's you, right? So just know, when you go to vote, don't study what your constituents say, you know. Know what you're doing, because my war had to continue. If there's anyone in the world that should be banned from nuclear weapons, let's be fair, it should be somebody who has used them. To only have one country use nuclear weapons in the world. Let's be real, let's be fair. And you keep accusing the people of developing nuclear weapons because you alone and others could have. That's not right. That's not fair. Fair, what is fair? You have embarked upon the most wars over the last few decades. But you saying them war? It's not right. It's just not adding up. We're just being fair. It's not adding up. The most UN violations has been from this thing called Israel. The most territorial grabs has been from this thing. They have expanded themselves into the Golan Heights, into Syria, into Lebanon, etc. That's not right. UN say it wrong. They've committed a genocide. The UN have sent them arrest warrants. You gone with a man who has arrest warrants to bomb somebody else? The man saying since 2006 that Iran has imminent nuclear whatever. Since 2006 it's imminent. Imminent mean right there. Oh gosh, come on. You are the President of the United States. You came with a promise that no war, but is war. Something wrong with that. And this is also the flaw in democracy. Because these politicians promise one thing sometimes, and then when they get into office it's something different. And what check and balance do the people have? To protest? And wait for 5 years? To flip the coin to the next side who go in and do the same thing? What was this? When will the will of the people be followed? When will our views, like you collect the views of the population now, right? We do a referendum, we do on what we think our position is in this immensely important international affair, and our leaders follow what we say as a people. When that will happen? Because that seems like democracy. Sure is democracy we following? And then the leaders say, well, sorry, Mr. Trump, it's not me, but the people say, and I don't really have a choice. So don't hit me too hard. Let us understand what is wrong in the world and let us make an effort to fix it. Many of our issues are not political per se. It's not one side or the next. We just need to think about what is right and wrong. And we need to support our leaders in doing what is right. We need to give them that strength. Poor Cuba. Right now, America don't have no time with them because they're busy bombing and bombing and bombing. But they say they're coming just now. Imagine they actually said that. They say just now, we coming. Poor Africa. Because Africa might be rising now with leaders who want sovereignty and want to lift the people and push back the exploitation and want to add value to their minerals and their resources instead of just selling the raw material for the lowest possible price. And the multinational companies watching and saying, what? That is profits you taking away from us? Are you crazy? Regime change. We need to look at next one here. Look at free. Look, somebody run off the plantation here. Bring the dogs. Bring the dogs and the posse. Let's go kill this one here. Come on. So in the international politics, Spain has said, no, I don't want no part of that. I'm not going to get myself involved. Don't come to use my bases. And you vex with people for having a sovereign decision. You go in and use your economic, wherever you think you have economic strength, you're not trading with them. The German chancellor have to tell you, well, sorry, well, we have trade relations with the entire European bloc, and you have trade relations with us and they are part of the European bloc, so therefore you have to still trade with them. Come on. Crazy. Crazy. Who gave you permission to think? That's what they're telling you. Who you listening to? Your conscience telling you this is wrong? I telling you this is what we're doing. Who is your God? Who is your Almighty? People must understand who is their Almighty. Because this is the choices that we also have that will determine when we are judged by the real Almighty. All this is the test. You have a test. Are you going to take the hard, long road? Or are you going to take the easy, supposedly short road? But that easy road, you think easy, that's deception. That's proper deception there. So somebody telling me, boy, you know, you have good intentions, but you think you're going to get involved in some illicit activity to try to make money because you feel that's the shortest, quickest way to make money and whatever. And I had to tell him, no, brother, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. That way will not work. That's not the right way, brother. That damnation. Don't lose faith. God owns everything on the heavens and it have all kind of other better ways. No, boy. I'd beg him. Good morning. You're closing the program because we just have 1 minute, so go ahead.
Peace be upon you there, Brother Ford.
Peace be upon you as well.
Yes, sir. And in these times, I think our government needs to focus on sending this poor man back to plant the land. Serious, because you talk about sovereignty and the ability to feed ourselves. What we see going on in the world today only going to escalate, brother. So please encourage.
Yeah, thank you very much. I agree. Let us feed ourselves. Let us plant so that we could eat. As things get more expensive, if we have something in our yard, we are blessed. Green. The place green, it's a little dry, so it's not so green. But learn to eat what you produce in your country. Learn to be self-sustainable. Let us go back into this important area of agriculture so that we could survive, because things are challenging. All right, blessings to everybody, love to everybody. Thank you for joining in on the program, and we will be back, God willing, next week. Take care.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin.